Nick, first I want to ask you about this story.
Okay.
This is, speaking of getting involved, folks, this is a perfect time to get involved. So tell us about this.
It is. It's a perfect time to get involved. And this is going to be really quick, guys. But there is an interesting strategy in taking back your Republican Party, and it starts with you as an individual and your local level. And so remember we had a call of someone who was talking about how he ended up finding out that the local government where he was living was empty.
You were Republican too, right?
Republican.
Yeah.
It was vacant, and that he just showed up and he got the job, and he realized that you could do this around the country, right?
Yeah.
I ended up looking into it a little bit, and it's true. Turns out every county has a local GOP, right? Your local Republican Party, and every county. So, and the official party members of the local GOP are what's called a precinct committee officer. Sometimes the name varies around the country. Sometimes it's like precinct committee person, precinct committeeman, but the idea is the same, right? And there's one precinct committeeman per precinct, right? There's thousands of precincts sometimes, and a precinct being the subdivision of a county, right? Which is a subdivision of a state. So there's one precinct committeeman per precinct, right? Turns out that we're talking about 2/3 of a lot of these positions around the country are completely empty. And these
amazing,
right? And these people get elect party leaders. These people are also precinct committee people. They're the pool from which nominees are chosen. Bureaucratic positions are chosen. And many times
they're chosen from the precinct?
From the precinct committee people. Oh. And many times these positions are completely open and just waiting for someone to fill it up, right?
Yeah.
And so go to theprecinctproject.wordpress.com is where I got a lot of this information. And this person tells they give you 3 quick points on how to get this going. They say contact your county Republican Party committee, find out when and where your local district party committee meets, and attend the meeting. Introduce yourself, be friendly, polite, and low-key, because sometimes the officers, they're very wary of outsiders. Ask if there's a vacant precinct committee position, and volunteer to fill it. Many times it's extremely likely that it's completely vacant. And ask for a copy of the precinct committeeman handbook for your state party committee, and study it and learn it, and how to run for your precinct committeeman in the next election for these positions.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's
nice information too.
It's time to take back power. If you just do a quick Google search of Obama, just search in YouTube, Obama precinct captain, you'll find out how important these positions were in getting him elected.
Right on.
So it's time to take back power.
It's time to take back. Wake up and get involved. Speak up. Get involved. A short story that I wasn't aware there was that many precincts, and that's what you had to do, right? Until that caller called in and reminded us. I read a report once, and then I heard lately, just within the last week, there are like jobs out there that pay a lot of money, and they say you need a lot of experience or something. And because they say that, a lot of people don't go for it. They just assume they're not going to get it, and so they don't try to get it. They won't try this job. It pays a lot of money and say you need a lot of experience. And as a result, those jobs open and stays open. And then I remember a while back in life, before I woke up, a friend of mine was looking for a job, and she would tell me about all these jobs that, oh, I don't qualify for this, and they want thousands of years experience for this, right? I got to go for this one. I'm like, no, go for that one. Don't assume you're not going to get it. Mm-hmm. Go and introduce yourself, present a good resume and a good attitude. And she went, and lo and behold, she got the job, making buku money with little experience. But she had convinced herself she was not going to get it, so she didn't even try. And this story reminded me of that. You got all these precincts out there, there's ways to get involved, and the people tend to assume it's not going to happen, so they don't even try. They don't look for the information.
More than 2/3 are empty. That means just filling it up, you get a majority. It's like
amazing.
It's crazy how open that is.
It is. Amazing story, folks. Get involved. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.